Hey guys, it's Laura. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an update on my monthly shopping habits for the month of May. This video is coming very, very late. Um, yeah, I got sick kind of a week into June and then wasn't feeling like filming. And I kind of waited till I had some days off work so I could do some filming. So this is very, very late. And because it's so late, I didn't keep very good track of how much I spent. So I'm gonna kind of some of these numbers are gonna be like approximate because I'm not exactly sure how much they cost, and I don't have the receipts handy that I can go back and look. So I'm just gonna kind of guesstimate on how much I spent. So I'm just gonna go over quickly what where I shopped and how much I spent at each place. Then I have some wins and losses, kind of how I was feeling about my shopping last month, and then I'll kind of go over some of the items that I was super excited about getting. So the first thing was my Ipsy Glam Bake Plus. That's $25 a month. My add-ons came to $18. I bought one full size and two sample size items. So again, I feel okay spending it on Ipsy because I always get such a good deal. The next thing, I went to Walgreens. Technically I spent like $25, but I had some points, so I only ended up spending like $15 or $16. And then I'll show you the items later. And then the big thing that got me this month was there's a store in my area called Shopko. I'm not sure if I think it's a Midwest store, so if you're not in the Midwest, you might not be familiar with it. The best thing I can describe it as is kind of like a Kmart. It's not quite a Target, or as big as like a Target or a Walmart would be, but it's kind of one of those like value stores, kind of like not really a department store, but not, yeah, so kind of like a Kmart is the best I can describe. So they have drugstore makeup there. So they went out of business. I think today was actually like their last day. I went in a month ago. There's two of them in my area, so I made one trip to each. All the cosmetics was 40% off. So this was stuff that's still it's not like clearance items. It was stuff that's still on the market and was just discounted. So I spent probably about $50 at each store, and I bought a bunch of stuff. I bought Milani, LA Girl, Wet n Wild. I got a couple of J-Cat Beauty, yeah, Real Techniques. This was this was of course like just days before the news came out about Wet n Wild selling in China. So unfortunately, I couldn't return any items because they're going out of business, so there was no returns. I am going to probably, unless I decide I don't want it, I'm probably going to keep all the stuff that I have that is Wet n Wild, and I'll just use it up, but wouldn't purchase anything in the future. The next thing, I did go to TJ Maxx, and I did buy a bunch of makeup there. I got a bunch of lip products, one eyeshadow. I actually bought 3 eyeshadow palettes, which I later returned. So that was about half the purchase. Money wise, it was about, I spent like $62 at TJ Maxx on makeup. $30 was those 3 eyeshadow palettes, which I returned all of them. I just decided that I didn't need them. I'm trying to, I have my No Pan Left Behind challenge, so I'm doing that, and I didn't want to add these to it, so I returned all 3 of them. I think I just got like an in-store credit, and I used that later to buy more makeup, but or whatever else I bought on my next trip. So yeah, and then I think I bought just a couple other things. Like I went to Dollar General, that new Believe line, I got one of their blushes. I went to Kohl's and bought a blush there that was on clearance. I think when I was up, I went on vacation, I bought one item, more of a skincare item, so I don't feel bad about that. It was like a toner, so I don't necessarily feel like I need to count that in this because that's something I'll definitely use. So a couple positives this month was I did not renew my FabFitFun subscription, and I've been doing the annual subscription for I think 3 years. So it's like each box is $50. If you subscribe annually, you pay like $179.99, so you get a little bit of a discount. But that saved me almost $200, so I didn't renew that. The last box I had, I just wasn't super excited about any of the items, so you know what, I'm just gonna, look at the boxes when they come out, and if there's one item that I'm super interested in, then I can buy that one item, but I don't need to have all those extra items because I tend not to use them and then they just sit around. So I definitely had less shopping trips and like big shopping trips. So I caught like Walgreens, Shopko, TJ Maxx. Those were the four main shopping trips this month. I did not visit Ulta, which was really good. There was no reason for me to go this month. I returned an item to Ross. What was that? I think that was that lipstick I had bought. I don't think I showed it in a previous video. It was like a lipstick set. I was thinking I had something like it at home, but it was actually the wrong brand. So I ended up returning that. I returned the items to TJ Maxx. I kind of had a feeling after purchasing all this stuff from Shopko, kind of an overwhelming feeling like I don't need anymore. And that was kind of a nice feeling to have. I know it's like, well, you don't want to feel overwhelmed, but it was good because it made me not want to buy anymore or in large quantities. So, and my other thing was I would rather purchase something really good quality I'd rather have one really nice, blush instead of like 4 okay blushes. So I'd rather purchase quality over quantity. Obviously with this stuff, I did purchase more quantity, although I think a lot of this stuff that I did get is good quality as well. So I'm not complaining. That overwhelming feeling of having enough stuff, spoiler alert, has lasted through June. I've been doing a lot better this month. But yeah, I think it was those stores closing that really got me. But I did get some really nice stuff. So I think my total was, again, guessing around $230. I kind of set a goal for June to spend no more than like $25 a week or $100 a month. And I don't quite know where I'm at. I haven't added everything up, but I think I'm on track to do that, so we'll see. I always kind of get an urge at the end of the month to go to TJ Maxx. Like now I want to go again, so we'll see. I do have some stuff to return, so clothing items that I bought, and I will probably just use that towards a purchase instead of spending more money, out of pocket money that, I guess I already spent that, so. Okay, anyways, let me show you some of the items. Let me show you what I got at TJ Maxx first. I don't know if I counted these in the total, but these are an eco-friendly toothbrush. Not really a makeup item, but I still wanted to share. I have one in my bathroom. They're by Grin, and it says it's a biodegradable handle, so it's made from cornstarch. So it feels like plastic. And my thing I wanted to get a toothbrush that was not plastic. But I didn't want bamboo because I've had one of those and I just don't like the way it feels. I can't stand that wood feel. So I found these, and so far the one I'm using I really, really like. So I will hopefully if I can find them at TJ Maxx, I'll keep buying them there, but otherwise maybe I can find this or something similar on Amazon. If you have any recommendations on one that that's more of a plastic feel but isn't, let me know down below so I can check that out. Excited about that. The other thing too is when I buy stuff, I always put it in like a basket like this, and then it sits there until I film my video. So a lot of this stuff I haven't even used yet, so I want to get this video up so that I can start playing with this stuff a little bit more. Let's see, what else did I get at TJ Maxx? I bought this Laura Geller trio. This was only like $4. I bought it mainly for those two colors, but kind of it says a cream to powder type shadow. I bought some lip stuff. I bought a couple like Marc Jacobs. I bought 2 Marc Jacobs ones. This is the one that I'm currently have on my lips right now. It's their High Shine Gloss Lip Lacquer. And what shade do I have? I think it's Charlotte. This one says it was made exclusively for Harrods. Am I saying that correctly? Which is like a high-end store. I would think similar to like a Bloomingdale's or Nordstrom's, maybe even higher end than that. In the UK, I wasn't familiar with that store. Not a store I would be shopping at anyways, but so I'm guessing this shade was exclusively for them. So didn't know that. I bought a couple Laura Geller lip items. These are only $3.99 at TJ Maxx. So got like a lipstick and like a liquid lip color. And then let me show you what I got from Shopko. So I picked up the Milani Soft and Sultry palette. This one was on my list anyways, so I think their $20 was 40% off, so I paid $12 for it. So now I have all 4 of them that are in this gold packaging. So that was one of my favorite items I got. I also got this one from Milani. It's one of their Everyday Eyes ones. This one I kind of regret buying because these are shades I have in my collection. And I might have returned this one if I didn't, if I could have, but it wasn't that expensive. I think it was under $5. So yeah. I bought, again, I went to 2 different Shopkos, so I was able to get 3 of the Milani baked blushes. Unfortunately, the most popular one, Luminoso, you know, that's the one that everybody talks about, I wasn't able to get that one, but I was able to get the other 3. I mean, they have more shades on their website, but I think these are the ones that the stores carry or in stores. What am I trying to say? Sorry, it's like, those are the 4 shades that the stores carry in line. Those 3 that I got plus Luminoso. So I wasn't able to get that one. I got a lot of other blush too. I bought these LA Colors. They're called 3D Blush Contours. Bought them mainly for the blush, but these contour shades, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but that's kind of a red color. It's actually, I think this is this one. I put one of these on my cheeks today. It's more of a red, so I'll probably use that as a blush as well. The highlights in them are matte, so I probably won't use the highlight, and these were pretty cheap, but I like the blushes and these shades in both of them. So I bought some blush from LA Girl. Got 2 of these. They're just blushings. I got the shade Just Natural and Just Glowing. And then I added some more of these LA Girl Eye Lux quads. I have bought some of these in the past, so I'm just adding to my collection. Some Wet n Wild stuff that I got. I got this eyeshadow trio from one of their newer collections. I bought the Comfort Zone palette and then a quad in the shade Hooked on Vinyl. And then I got some lip products. I got a Wet n Wild lip gloss, Milani lipstick, Wet n Wild lipstick. But this I bought the No. 7 Radiant Glow Concealer. I've used this a couple times and I actually really like it. Something about, it's a click pen. Something about the consistency of this is just so pretty. And it says Radiant Glow, but it's not glowy. It just blends in so nice to my skin. It's like the perfect shade for me. I have the shade 10. So it's just so pretty. Really, really enjoying this so far. I have used that one a couple times. Oh, what else I got in here? I bought a Wet n Wild blush in the shade Apricot in the middle. Super light. I don't even know if this is gonna... Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna show up on me. So we'll see. That may be something I declutter. I also bought 2 e.l.f. One's a sculpting face brush and the other one's a contouring brush. I want to start contouring and I'm not good at it. I can't figure out placement, and I don't know if it's placement or tone or thickness of the, line that I don't know what it is, but it never looks good. I thought maybe if I didn't have a really good contour brush, so I thought I'd pick up a couple and give these a try and see if they help me. It may be a hopeless cause, who knows. And then the last 2 items in here are these Pris Metals Chrome Eye Mousse. These were recommendations from Christina Chang. She really likes these, and so I picked up 2 shades. I have Melted Crystal, which is more of a champagne color, and then Champagne Whiz, which is more of a pink color. And I don't think I've used these on the eyes yet, but they kind of are like a cream shadow with some glitter in them. So they are really pretty. Let me see if I can swatch them. I have a bunch of swatches on my hands from just playing around today, so. But they're right there. That's the Champagne Whiz and whatever the other one I said was, Melted Crystal. So I have horrible lighting. It's like super late at night, so I have no natural light, so there's like one light way up there and that's it. Anyway, so that's my empty basket. I know there's stuff that I'm forgetting that didn't make it into the basket, but I wanted to film this video so I could get it up hopefully before the end of June, and we'll start fresh next month, this month, I don't know. Okay, so anyways, that was my March purchases. I hope this feeling of satisfied with my collection lasts for a while. I'm still going to be buying stuff because I'm going to see things that interest me, or I'll be at TJ Maxx and see something. I'm not going to stop, but hopefully that this feeling of I'm happy with what I have continues, so that I can save my money and use it towards other fun things, like bills, right? Anyways, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to check out previous months, I will link them down below. I also do project panning, so I have videos for that as well. I will link them down below as well. Check me out on social media. I post makeup videos there and photos of my cats. Okay, it's late and I'm starting to lose my mind. So I am going to sign off and go to bed. Have a good night. See you in the next video. Bye.